Dear student, this is Suresh DP, lecturer in Automobile Engineering Department, SNM Polytechnic, Mudabidri. Today, I am going to talk about design of simple machine parts from the subject design of machine elements. In that, we are in the session number 5. So, in the session number 5, we have problem number 2. Let us see the problem. Design a protective type cast iron flange coupling for a steel shaft transmitting 50 kilowatt. That means this is the power P equal to 15 kilowatt at 200 RPM. That means N speed is given as 200 RPM and having an allowable shear stress of 40 MPa. That is tau 40 MPa. The working stresses in the bolt should not exceed 30 MPa. Assume that the same material is used for shaft and key and that the crushing stress is twice the value of its shear stress. The maximum torque is 25% greater than the full load torque. The shear stress for the cast iron is 40 MPa. So the same thing is written here as the data. This is the load, speed is given, shear stress, and this is the shear stress for bolt material 30 MPa, which is equal to 30 Newton per mm square. And one more thing is given there, that is shear stress for the key material is twice the shear crushing stress. So here, so this is taken. Then T max is given, that is the maximum torque exceeds by 25%. Therefore, T max equal to 1.25 into T mean and tau C equal to 40 MPa. Now the protective type flange coupling is designed as follows. It is designed step by step or part by part. First we are going to design the hub. First we should find out the diameter of the shaft. So to design the hub, we have to find the diameter of the shaft. To find the shaft diameter, we are using the torque equation, and from the design data handbook equation 3.1, we have this, that is tau equal to 16t divided by pi d cube. So by using this equation, we can find the shaft diameter. But to use this equation, we need the value of t and tau s. Here tau s is given in the data, but we don't have t in the data, that is torque transmitted is not given in the data. Therefore, to use this equation, first we need to calculate torque. Okay. Now, let us now calculate the value of t, torque. To get the value of t, we are using power transmission equation, that is P equal to 2 pi nt by 60. Here, actually, this t means t mean. So I have just interchanged or brought this t this side and remaining all this side because I need the value of t mean. So t mean becomes, if I substitute p equal to 15 into 10 to the power 3 and 60, 2 pi n is speed 200. So it becomes t equal to 716 Newton meter. Since service factor is given, we have to multiply that to the T main. Then we get the T max. So 1.25 into T mean, it means it becomes 895 Newton meter. And this is the actually T max. It is in Newton per meter, but we need the value torque in Newton millimeter because we are going to find out the diameter in millimeter. Therefore, T max equal to 895 into 10 to the power 3. That means 1 meter equal to 10 to the power 3 millimeter. Okay. So this is the value of T max now. Now, substituting the value of T max and tau s in equation number 1. So this is the equation number 1. 16 T instead of T, now we have T max. So T max value is 895 into 10 to the power 3 and pi, and tau s is given in the problem data as 40. So if you substitute and calculate all these, this is the value of d cube. To get the value of d, you have to take the cube root of this. So if you take the cube root of this, then it comes as 48.4 mm. And The next standard size of the diameter is 50 mm. Therefore, we are considering D equal to 50 mm. So it is the diameter of the shaft. From data handbook, from the page number 252, equation 13.1D, we have outer diameter of the hub D1 equal to 2D. So 2D, D means diameter of the shaft, which we have calculated in the previous page, and 2 into 50, it becomes 100. And from design data handbook, equation 13.1G, page 252, we have length of the hub L equal to 1.5D. That means 1.5 into D. That is 50. So it becomes L equal to 75 mm. Now, I have already told once, if you fix the dimensions of any part, we have to check the induced stresses to verify whether the dimensions we have taken is satisfactory or not. In the same way, here also we are now checking the induced shear stress for the hub material, which is cast iron. Considering hub as hollow shaft, which is similar to the muff coupling, from design data handbook we have this equation. Tmax equal to pi by 16 into d1 to the power 4 minus d to the power 4 divided by d1 into tau s. Now I need this value. Substituting everything, I will get the value of this as here. Tau s equal to 4.86 Newton per mm square, which is equal to 4.86 MPa. And you have to verify this with the allowable shear stress. Allowable shear stress is given as 14 MPa. Induced is 4.86. Therefore, since the induced shear stress is less than the allowable shear stress, the design for the hub is safe. That means the values we have considered for the hub is the safe values or satisfactory one. Now let us move on to the design of key. Since the crushing stress for the key material is twice the shear stress, therefore square key may be used. So from design data handbook, table 4.2, page number 70, we have for 50 mm diameter shaft, width of the key is 16 mm. Since we are using square key, thickness is also equal to width. So therefore T equal to W equal to 16 mm. The length of the key L is taken equal to the length of the hub. We have already calculated the length of the hub by 75 mm. So now small letter L, that is length of the key, is also equal to length of the hub, that is 75 mm. Once again, now you have to check the induced stresses in the key. So first of all, considering the key in shearing, you know that maximum torque transmitted by the key considering shearing of the key is Tmax equal to L into W into tau K into D by 2. Here, this is the value of Tmax, this is the value of L, this is the value of W, and this is the value of D. So now we are just checking this value. If I substitute all, we'll get the value as 29.8 Newton per mm square or 29.8 MPa. So this is the shear stress, induced shear stress for the key material considering the shearing of the key. Now considering crushing of the key, see Tmax equal to L into T by 2 into sigma Ck into D by 2. So if we substitute everything, then I will get the value of this sigma Ck as 59.6 Newton per mm square, which is also equal to 59.6 MPa. And since the induced shearing and crushing, both stresses, so in the previous case we have checked induced shearing stress, here induced crushing stress, and both are less than the allowable stresses. Therefore, the design of the key is safe. Now let us move on to the design of flange. So from data handbook we have T equal to 0.35 D plus 9 mm. So from that we get T equal to 26.5 mm. Let us now check the induced shear stress in the flange. So this is the equation we find in the design data handbook in this page number, that is T max equal to tau pi d1 square into T divided by 2. Now we have to find the value for this tau. So tau becomes 2.15 Newton per mm square. So that is equal to 2.15 MPa. So here also induced shear stress for the flange is less than the permissible shear stress. Therefore, the design of the flange is safe. That means the value we have considered for the flange are safe values. Now let us move on to the design for bolts. See, let D equal to nominal diameter of the bolt. We have considered nominal diameter of the bolt as D, and with reference to the diameter of the shaft of 35 mm, so we are considering the number of bolt as 4. From data handbook, we have this value, that is pitch circle diameter of the bolt D2 equal to 3D. If you substitute that, we will get 150 mm. And now the bolts are subjected to shear stress due to torque transmission. Therefore, from data handbook, we have this equation: T equal to tau b into pi into I into d square into d2 divided by 8. Here this is the value of T or T max, and now we have to find the diameter of the nominal diameter of the bolt. So substituting everything, you will get the diameter of the bolt, nominal diameter of the bolt as 11.25 mm. So assuming coarse threads, the nearest standard size of the bolt is M12. So other proportions of the flange are taken as, from data handbook we have outer diameter of the flange D3 equal to 4D, that is 4 into 50 is 200 mm. And from the data handbook we have thickness of the protective flange coupling T3 equal to 0.10D plus 5.00 mm. You substitute everything, you will get T3 equal to 10 mm. And thanking all our staff members, that is chairman, LMS coordinator, moderator, and our subject expert. This is Suresh DB thanking you all. Thank you.